Everybody, this is Friedel Baldwin here, and welcome to race number 4 of the 2018 NASCAR Siemens National Series season. This is the Geico 300 at Talladega Superspeedway. This is a plate race, and so we're going to be seeing some stuff here and there, maybe with some carnage here and there. Well, who really knows? But either way, let's now head down trackside to give you your starting grid. Starting on the pole for today's race is number 18 of Kyle Busch, making his second NASCAR Siemens National Series start of the season. Alongside of him is Daytona winner Christopher Bell. Starting third is Tyler Reddick. Fourth is Bank Coaches. Fifth is Edward. Sixth is Kevin Harvick. Seventh is Dom Wazowski. Eighth is Brad Keselowski. Ninth is Henne. 10th is Kyle Larson. 11th is Ty Majeski. 12th is Russell David. 13th is Michael Annett. 14th is Nia, 15th is Elliott Sadler, 16th is Brandon Jones, 17th is Matt Tift, 18th is Ryan Reed, 19th is Cole Custer, 20th is Justin Allgaier, 21st is Ty Dillon, 22nd is Vinnie Miller, 23rd is Ross Chastain, 24th is Shane Lamb, 25th is Ernie Irvan, 26th is Bob Hunter, 27th is Mitch Bronson, 28th is Ryan Sieg, 29th is Garrett Smithley, 30th is Xander Mondi, 31st is Jimmy Clements, and running the field dead last 32nd is Winston Rimmer. A very interesting field here today at the Talladega Superspeedway. And as we get the engines fired up, there's going to be a very interesting race, because for this race, I managed to go into track on an iPhone. I actually managed to turn off the okay, for some reason the field is rolling off of the pit road in slow motion. I'm not sure why everyone's going so slow. Oh, okay, never mind, they woke up. Okay, that was a bit weird. So for everyone just went in slow motion and forgot to wake up there. Forgot that we have a race one, but I guess eventually everyone woke up, or at least I hope they did. That was a bit weird. I guess that's a bit of glitch for some reason. NASCAR race of the season. No worries, we're underway now. That was a bit of a weird glitch. For some reason the AIs were like, no, we're not gonna go anywhere. But then they did eventually go to the racetrack. So yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. That was a little bit of a weird glitch in NASCAR race in 2000 season, but it's okay. We're going now. So anyway, so this is gonna make for an interesting race. It's a play race. We have some more Cup drivers in this one. So in this race we have Bank Coaches, winner of Homestead, and we also have Christopher Bell, winner of Daytona, and several other drivers. So yeah, no Ryan Preece though. You know, Ryan Preece, he won the race. A wacky race at Road Atlanta, but Ryan Preece is not in this race. Instead, it's Kyle Busch in that number 18 Interstate Batteries car. Very similar to the one that Daniel Suarez over Daytona. So it's an interesting one. So anyway, so also we have Dom Wazowski debuting the Mobile Red colors. Mobile Red? What? The Mobile 1 colors. And yes, that's who it is. Okay, so I guess the field is now just lining up as we will be set to go 47 laps here at Talladega Superspeedway. Okay, I'm not oh dear, Russell David with problems. A blown engine, oh dear. That is, wow, okay then. Russell David with a blown engine. Okay, we're gonna see a caution before the race even starts, or are we just gonna go for it? But yeah, Russell David, holy moly, Russell David's out of the race before it's even started. But anyways, not too many words about him. Let's now get the race underway, and of course the cars that do as they do as they come to the green flag, and green flag is underway. We are underway at Talladega. Yep, some say that Talladega is Domtron's favorite racetrack. We might see Dom Wazowski win here today at Talladega, but we're gonna see many things happen for that. Oh, it looks like Bank Coaches has been swept up all the way to the outside lane. He's getting boxed out by Kevin Harvick. And who's that? That's Keselowski in number 22. So overall, the field is very icy and dicey as they do the things as they race down the back straightaway. Kyle Busch's gonna have the lead for now, however. I guess the Interstate Barriers Tour is an interesting one. So Kyle Busch leads Talladega, but it looks like Tyler Reddick and Edwin in the bottom lane as a whole are now coming up. Looks like Dom Jawoszewski is now trying to make his way past Edwin, and he does. Look at that. Dom Jawoszewski makes his way underneath Edwin already. Dom Jawoszewski making the moves. Look at that. This is Dom Jawoszewski's second plate race. And Dom Jawoszewski will... Oops. Messed up the thingy there. Sorry about that. But yeah, Dom Jawoszewski's going to be third place off of that. But now Kyle Busch is your leader. And several cars doing several things on the bottom lane. But they're doing it nicely, however. But yeah, Russell David. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to fix his car or anything, but we'll see what happens with Russell David as the race goes along. However, pit stops won't be required in this race because I managed to go into the track and I managed to set some stuff. So, therefore, tire wear and fuel consumption is not a factor here at Talladega. And therefore, the field should stay on the racetrack for all 47 laps. Meanwhile, Dom Jawoszewski, look at that, up to second place already. Dom Jawoszewski finished second at Daytona after quite the moves. And so Dom Jawoszewski, he definitely has plate racing in his blood. And he's trying to show that today by overtaking Kyle Busch. It's going to be a bit of a difficult task though, but not as difficult as overtaking Froito Bobbin. As we knew at Daytona, it was very hard to overtake Froito Bobbin, and Froito Bobbin had to get caught up in traffic if he was going to lose first place in the race. Oh, but here comes Kyle Larson now about to go underneath Dom Jawoszewski. Yeah, that was a compliment happened at Daytona. It seemed that whenever Dom Jawoszewski was in second place, Kyle Larson would always take the bottom lane. But here is Kyle Larson now running up in second place. You know, this race might just be Daytona all over again, except the track is a bit longer. We'll also have to see what happens when the field eventually gets caught up with the lap traffic. By the way, here is Kyle Larson now trying to chase down Kyle Busch for first place. Meanwhile, we have Tyler Reddick and Edwards, so that's interesting how we have Tyler Reddick and then two Solus Motorsports drivers right next to each other. Oh, looks like Christopher Bell's fallen quite a bit back, but meanwhile, here comes Tyler Reddick, now about to dive underneath Kyle Larson for second place. Although Kyle Busch might just be the Froito Bobbin of this race, because if you saw Daytona, you of course noticed the fact that Froito Bobbin was unbeatable. He would lead, Froito Bobbin would lead several laps, but this could also be the same case with Kyle Busch. However, he could get caught up with the lap traffic and then lose all of his spots. Or maybe Kyle Busch will play it smart and maybe go underneath all the lap traffic. We'll have to wait and see if that happens though. Here's Kyle Larson now making his way under Edward for third place. And here's Brandon Jones ring up here, which is interesting. If we go back here, here's Matt Tiv now running quite well up here. And here's Christopher Bell going underneath him. You could see Christopher Bell go for his third career win today. But it looks like up here, here's now Kyle Larson going underneath Tyler Reddick. But although it doesn't look like that anyone has too much of an advantage over Kyle Busch, however. So I'm not sure if Kyle Busch is like, I'm going to hold it out for the entire race or something. We'll have to see exactly what is up with Kyle Busch. Or see what happens to him as the race progresses along. Meanwhile, it looks like Dom Jawoszewski, if you look back here, he's in a bit of a pickle right now, but he's trying to separate himself from the rest. Well, you can't really do that when you're on the outside lane. Meanwhile, we have Elliott Sadler up here, all these guys. Oh, it looks like Brandon Jones has been shoved to the outside lane by Siemens Christopher Bell. Therefore, Christopher Bell will take the position. There's Matt Tifft right behind those two. Matt Tifft is actually running quite well in this race. Matt Tifft, he was at Daytona, but then he eventually got lapped. But here is now Matt Tifft running in fourth place, and there goes Christopher Bell, almost made underneath Kyle Larson, but couldn't quite seal the deal there. But Christopher Bell, he will eventually attempt to make the pass on Kyle Larson. He's going to get underneath him, though. He might do it through this, the straightaway, but no, not quite. Christopher Bell waiting when the moment is right. And then he's going to try to get up to his GGR teammate Kyle Busch. Well, Brandon Jones lost a few spots here and there, but he's hanging back there. Looks like we have, the Cup guys up here. Looks like Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski are kind of struggling up here. And there's Brandon Jones back there with Tommy just right behind him, and then Michael Lambert. Oh, here we go. Here's some passing. Looks like the field has now split up itself. And now, Christopher Bell will now surge underneath Kyle Larson. And there goes Christopher Bell now chasing down Kyle Busch. Ah, and here's Matt Tifft and Kevin Harvick now moving up from the positions. Ooh, Christopher Bell might be the person that overtakes Kyle Busch. We'll have to see what happens though. But Christopher Bell putting in his best effort to overtake his much more experienced teammate. As we know, Kyle Busch has won several races in the NASCAR Siemens National Series. But Christopher Bell, an up-and-comer, wants to get his second win today at Talladega. He's going to have to really push hard though. It could happen, however. Here's Christopher Bell. Oh, looks like Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski are going to make their own way underneath Matt Tifft. So Matt Tifft, yeah, it looks like Matt Tifft, he's going to get shoved to the outside lane by Kevin Harvick. And it looks like Ty Majeski will fall right behind him. Ty Majeski, another rookie looking to win a race at some point. Could happen today. But here at Talladega, you can't really tell until the pretty much near the end of the race. Oh, but here is Christopher Bell behind Kyle Busch. The only question is, when will Christopher Bell make the overtake? Oh dear, looks like Christopher Bell, he's going to get shoved up the racetrack by Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick is going to take that position away. And now it looks like Christopher Bell will now slot into the line between Kevin Harvick and Ty Majeski. Oh, there's Honda and Tyler Reddick now split up the field. And here comes Kevin Harvick with the run. He's gonna attempt to overtake Kyle Busch. Ooh, man, the two are side by side. But it looks like Kyle Busch is gonna get caught to the draft, and Kevin Harvick will be your new leader at Talladega. Wow. Kevin Harvick with a surge. Oh, but speaking of surges, here comes Christopher Bell now attempting to get underneath Kyle. Oh, Kevin Harvick not quite going to be able to execute it perfectly though, but almost did, however. So here's Christopher Bell now trying to make his way past Kevin Harvick for the lead, and here's Ty Majeski running up here as well with Tyler Reddick right behind him. Ooh, this is going to make for an interesting competition. Anyways, here is Christopher Bell now trying to get past Kevin Harvick for the lead. He's trying his absolute best. Looks like Bank Coach has made his way up the pack, so that's nice to know. Oh, here they come! Christopher Bell and Tyler Reddick will now move their way underneath Kevin Harvick, but it looks like Kyle Busch has now made his way back to the inside lane. It looks like he's going to try to take the position back. But here's Christopher Bell now running in first place. He got his first one season. Oh, but there goes Tyler Reddick now underneath him. Oh, man, we're seeing so many positions. Okay, never mind. Oh, it looks like Kyle Busch is going to be pushed to the middle lane. Now being squeezed in by Edward and Ty Majeski. Speaking of Edward, he will make his way past Kyle Busch. And here's Edward now making his way underneath Tyler Reddick. Look at that. A SOA Motorsports driver has now moved his way up here. And speaking of SOAS drivers, here's Bank Coaches, another NN from the island of SOAS, now running up here. Bank Coaches got his first Siemens National Series win at Homestead. Maybe he could get his second Siemens National Series race win here at Talladega. Either way, here's Edward now attempting to overtake Christopher Bell, but Christopher Bell prevails as leader for the time being. Either way, we have seen a number of lead changes in this race so far. Oh, there goes Bank Coaches moving his way underneath Edward for position. Here is Bank Coaches powering in that over 9,000 car. You know, Texas managed to score fourth at Atlanta in the over 9,000 car, so that should be no excuse for Bank Coaches to not be able to do so here. I mean, well, saying that, Bank Coaches won at Homestead in this car. Can we see Bank Coaches go for a second win today? Well, who knows? He might gonna have to get past Christopher Bell. Oh, but here comes Brad Keselowski. He's gonna take the inside lane away from Bank Coaches. And Keselowski will now take second place away from him. And meanwhile, he's also bringing up Michael Annett, Matt Tifft, Kyle Larson, Brandon Jones, and several other guys with them on the inside lane. So here's Brad Keselowski, now attempting to make his way around Christopher Bell. Oh, it looks like the field is really dicing about. It looks like that Matt Tifft is now being squeezed on the middle lane between Bank Coaches and Kyle Larson. We're having three wide racing here at Talladega. It's no stranger to Talladega, but it is nice to see what happens. But here is now Christopher Bell in the lead with Brad Keselowski right behind him, along with Michael Annett in third and Kyle Larson in fourth. But it looks like Kyle Larson is going to make his way underneath Michael Annett. Ooh, but Kyle Larson doesn't have that much of a draft. Oh, but there goes Brad Keselowski now moving his way underneath Christopher Bell. Brad Keselowski will take the position away from Christopher Bell, and now Kyle Larson follows behind him. Meanwhile, Brandon Jones and Elliott Sadler are now on the inside lane. They might try to do something in this race. Oh, looks like Keselowski's gonna get sausage. Kyle Larson. Oh, Keselowski. He tried to shut the door on Kyle Larson, but Kyle Larson was just there. But Kyle Larson, he's on the inside lane of Brad Keselowski. They're gonna go side by side with each other through the corner. But it looks like Kyle Larson will take this position away with Brandon Jones, Elliott Sadler, and Ty Majeski behind them. We also have Nia, just Noel Geyer and Kevin Harvick on the inside lane. Oh, looks like Dom Wazowski makes it find his way to the inside lane. Might see him do a battle later on. Either way, here's now Ty Majeski making it 3 wide, or at least trying to make it 3 wide. Yeah, there's Ty Majeski, if we could just land on his car. There's Brandon Jones now going underneath Brad Keselowski. You know, Keselowski and Logano, they drive similar cars, being the number 22 Fitzgerald car. Either way, Brandon Jones will now be making his way underneath that number 22 Fitzgerald car. Or at least he tries to. Ooh, but Brandon Jones and Brad Keselowski are very evenly matched. Ty Majeski might try to ping underneath these guys. Or not. As Brandon Jones will try to shut the door on Ty Majeski. Brandon Jones trying his best to catch up to Kyle Larson, but Kyle Larson prevails as leader as of right now. But here is Ty Majeski and Nia now trying to make their way up past Brandon Jones. Brandon Jones might try to shut the door on these guys, however. Nope. Brandon Jones is going to leave the door. Oh, never mind. Oh, Brandon Jones! He was debating on whether he was going to shut the door on Ty Majeski, and he failed the plan. And therefore, Ty Majeski will now take second place away from him. And here is Nia. She's running up here as well. Nia making some impressive passes right here. And looks like Nia, she's hanging her way behind Ty Majeski. I think it's somewhat well. Nia, the rookie, already making some steps to be a good driver. Oh, but there goes Kevin Harvick underneath Nia. That's going to be the position for third place. And Kevin Harvick will make his way underneath Nia for third place. There's Edwin and Dom Wazowski. It looks like Dom Wazowski was able to make his way up through the pack, and he's now back up here, along with Edwin as well. Oh, looks like, wow, Kevin Harvick making the decisions. He was gonna go out, he was gonna go high on Ty Majeski, but then he's going to go low. That's gonna allow Kevin Harvick to take his position away from Ty Majeski. Now make the leading series record to be Edward. Now Kyle Larson and Kevin Harvick are top 2, 1-2. Two drivers out of the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series, racing here for experience and things here in the NASCAR Siemens Series. And there goes Kevin Harvick underneath Kyle Larson, but it looks like Dom Wazowski will do the same. Looks like we might see a return of a battle between Dom Wazowski and Kyle Larson. Because as we know in the Daytona race, it would seem that whenever Dom Wazowski would take second place, Kyle Larson would always be in that position in the back. Oh, but there goes Dom Wazowski attempting to dive underneath Kevin Harvick. He's not going to be able to get too big of a run here, but Dom Wazowski continuing to try. He's got Keselowski behind him, though. But it looks like Wazowski will keep the door closed on Keselowski, and Dom Wazowski will hold second for now. There he goes on to the back straightaway. Dom Wazowski might try to overtake Kevin Harvick, or someone will take the inside lane on him. And speaking of doing so, Keselowski makes his way underneath Dom Wazowski, and Keselowski will take second. You know, Keselowski and Wazowski, very similar sounding names, but either way, Dom Wazowski trying to take the low line once again. Looks like he's only going to be on the outside line for a short period of time. Oh, Kyle Larson, though, he just slid his way behind Dom Wazowski. And Wazowski's going to make it underneath Keselowski. There we go. Brad Keselowski will be shoved to the outside lane by Dom Wazowski, and Dom Wazowski take back second place away. But now he's got Kyle Larson on his tail. Are we going to see these two do battle? Or is... Oh, here's Dom Wazowski making his way underneath Kevin Harvick. Here's Dom Wazowski attempting to take the lead. Dom Wazowski, a fairly inexperienced driver. Well, I say inexperienced. He's definitely driving it like a veteran. And Dom Wazowski will take the lead at Talladega. He's gonna have to hold off Kevin Harvick though. Dom Jolowski hasn't quite secured the lead as of yet, but he's got Justin Allgaier on his rear bumper. And here's Dom Jolowski now side by side with Kevin Harvick. Oh man, that was a very close lap. But Kevin Harvick will lead that lap, however. Man, Dom Jolowski was very close to leading his first ever lap in NASCAR Siemens next series, but he's still trying. However, Dom Jolowski, he's still side by side with Kevin Harvick. Wazowski's gonna have to really unleash his power, but here comes some of the more powerful guys underneath him. Here comes Kyle Busch at Bang Coaches in the bottom lane trying to overtake Dom Jolowski for the position. But here is Dom Jolowski now trying to power his way past Kevin Harvick, but Kevin Harvick has all this power that the two are able to stay side by side with each other for a considerable amount of time. Either way, here's Dom Jolowski getting a bit of help from Kyle Busch. Oh, but only for a short time period though. Wazowski closed the door, and Dom Jolowski will. He closed the door, and Dom Jolowski was lead his first ever lap of the NASCAR Siemens Next Series, but this is only midway through the race, which means Wazowski will have to lead a lot of laps, but it's not going to happen. Here comes Wazowski's teammate Bang Coaches now trying to take that position in first place with Tommy Jeske. Oh, but there's Tommy Jeske. He's going to try to dive underneath Bang Coaches. And now is the two remaining Tobal Motorsports teammates in the race. Dom Wazowski, the rookie, and Bang Coaches, the experienced driver, will dive underneath Dom Wazowski, his teammate. You would think that Bang Coaches would try to help out his teammate, but apparently not. Either way, here is Bang Coaches now with the position of first place, and Tommy Jeske is going to try to make his way underneath Bang Coaches. However, we could also see Tommy Jeske lead his first lap ever, because Tommy Jeske, we haven't seen him up here, or up here front here for the entirety. Well, then again, this is Tommy Jeske's first ever full-time NASCAR Siemens Next Series season. So Tommy Jeske also attempting to lead his first laps here in the NASCAR Siemens Next Series. He's going to have to get underneath Bang Coaches to do it, however, and Bang Coaches is a very powerful force. Oh, but there goes Henne now making his way underneath Tommy Jeske along with Edward. The two Solus Motorsports drivers are now teaming up with each other. Meanwhile, another Solus Motorsports driver is trying to make her way back up through the field. But either way, three drivers from the island of Solus now taking that position away for the top three. Bang Coaches, Henne, and Edward. And the three Solus Motorsports drivers, or not three, so three drivers from the island of Solus. Yeah, got that, but I messed up these cars. These guys, they're not all from Solus Motorsports. It's Edward and Henne from Solus Motorsports. But Bang Coaches, however, is from Tobal Motorsports. Well, at least in the Siemens Next Series, back in the Skills Cup Series, Bang Coaches races from YouTube Motorsports. Just want to keep the fans from getting confused there. So, if you already knew that, then, props to you. And speaking of Solus drivers, Henne will make his way underneath Bang Coaches to try to take the position away. And Henne will, with Elliott Sadler right behind him. And Henne will take the lead in Talladega with Elliott Sadler and Tyler Reddick behind them. Two junior motorsports drivers trying to take the away. Oh, but it looks like Henne is going to leave the top lane open, or the bottom lane open. But nope, Henne takes it back, and Henne will take the lead in the race with Elliott Sadler and Tyler Reddick right behind him, and Justin Allgaier too. So apparently we have three junior motorsports drivers all up here, and Michael Annett is up here as well. Oh, but it looks like this top lane is going to get all sausaged up, and Henne is going to pull a bit away, but here comes Tyler Reddick now up here in fourth place. What can Tyler Reddick do, you ask? Well, we'll have to wait and see. All these drivers just racing a pack. It's so majestic how these drivers racing a pack, but at the same time, it's you know, you never know who's going to do what. We've had several different lead changes in this race as well. You know, it's kind of interesting how these guys racing, or the blade racing in general, Talladega, is kind of like a conveyor belt where when somebody takes the lead, then only soon after that, they then lose the lead to someone who delve underneath them. Either way, Henne is going to keep the position for now, but he's got Tyler Reddick right behind him. Here's Tyler Reddick, another rookie out of the Truck Series. And Tyler Reddick now trying to take down Henne. But despite the fact that Tyler Reddick has been raced, well, despite the fact that Tyler Reddick has only been racing for so long, here we have Henne, who has been racing in NASCAR for years. And Henne, last year Henne did drive the NASCAR Skills Cup Series, but then decided to come down to the NASCAR Siemens Next Series to compete for a championship here. And talking about that, here comes Tyler Reddick, now underneath Henne. Now Tyler Reddick might lead his first few laps in the NASCAR Siemens National Series. Oh, but the Cup drivers are coming back up here, though. Here comes Brad Keselowski with a bunch of super powerful cars behind him. Either way, Tyler Reddick holds the position for now, but as the drivers all trade up their positions and do other things, here's Tyler Reddick gonna shut the door on Brad Keselowski, and Tyler Reddick will lead a lap here at Talladega. Either way, here's Keselowski right behind him. It's only a matter of time for someone else to take the lead in this race. The only question is, who's going to do that? Oh, there goes Brad Keselowski underneath Tyler Reddick for the position of first place. And also, remember Daytona? Yep. Oh, there's Jeremy Clements going as slow as a snail. This field's going to catch right up to him. We'll see what Jeremy Clements does to this field, if he holds the inside lane, or all the drivers going to go on the outside lane. Oh, no, Jeremy Clements is going to go on the outside lane. Oh, but he's going to jam up the top. Nope. Oh, what? No. No, he's going to jam up the bottom lane now. What? Here's Jeremy Clements slowing up the field a ton. Jeremy Clements trying to make his way to the outside lane, but he's now hogging up all these spots. That's only the beginning of this, however. Pretty soon we'll be heading up on some more lap traffic. So, oh man, the top lane is going to get held up severely by Jeremy Clements. Here's Matt Tifft now running up here in second place as Kyle Larson goes underneath him. But, oh, Jeremy Clements really holding up that outside lane. Oh dear, oh dear. That's going to split the field up a bit. But here's Brad Keselowski now taking the lead with Kyle Larson in second, and now not Matt Tifft is going to fall back to third, however. Either way, some drivers are very lucky and aren't going to make it through the pack of cars, or I say pack of cars, Jeremy Clements, but we are going to be picking into a pack of cars somewhat soon. Either way, here's Brad Keselowski and Kyle Larson now 1-2 in this race. But we also have Christopher Bell now moving up his way through the pack as well. Christopher Bell now the leading series regular. And here is Keselowski, your leader. Oh, but there goes Christopher Bell now underneath Thingamabob. It's Kyle Larson. The thing back here looks like some people were quite lucky. Looks like Nia, she's managed to get all the way up here to 7th. And looks like she's going to make a couple positions here. As now Kyle Larson has now been boxed to the outside lane along with Kevin Harvick. Take a look back here. Looks like these guys were able to make it through the back. Looks like Dom Chowazowski was able to make it through. But that was only Jeremy Clements. Pretty soon we'll be coming up to catch up to the entire pack of cars. But either way, looks like Christopher Bell is going to get shoved to the outside lane by his teammate Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch, with quite the run, is going to make his way underneath Brad Keselowski. And therefore, Kyle Busch will take the lead away. Here's Christopher Bell, Nia, Brandon Jones all doing their thing. So, 3 JGR teammates in the top 5, along with Brad Keselowski from Team Penske and Nia from Solus Motorsports. And here's Brandon Jones now making his way under Nia. Oh, never mind. Nia is going to shut the door on Brandon Jones. Nia, the rookie, running quite well in this race. You know, Nia, she didn't do that bad at Daytona, but at the same time, Nia would have liked better. But here is Nia, now attempting to score better here at Talladega. And Nia, she's running not too badly in the point standings for the NASCAR Skills Cup Series. But here is Nia taking the time to learn as much as possible here in the NASCAR Siemens National Series, as of course, Nia, only a rookie. But here she is at Daytona, trying to prove herself. Meanwhile, Brandon Jones doing the same thing. And there goes Ed Wood, now making his way underneath Brandon Jones. So Brandon Jones is going to lose the position here, and Brad Keselowski is going to box him to the outside lane as well. It seems that no one, however, is attempting to get around Kyle Busch, or at least not as of now. We might see Christopher Bell attempt this soon. Unless they... Oh, okay. Looks like... Wow, Nia getting shoved all the way to the outside lane there. Nia not making the best decision there. She's now on the high lane with Edward in the middle, and now Brad Keselowski is taking that position away. Looks like Edward's going to slot his way back in here, so we're going to go back to single file for this this place here. But here's Kyle Busch now leading with Keselowski now going underneath. And here is Kyle Busch. Now, doing stiff. Kyle Busch. He's not doing that badly back in the NASCAR Skills Cup Series, but Kyle Busch can't help but run here in NASCAR Siemens National Series. But this is race number 2 for Kyle Busch, so Kyle Busch will only be here in the Siemens National Series for this race, and then whatever race he chooses to run next. And then we won't see Kyle Busch in the Siemens National Series for the remainder of the season. But yeah, not entirely sure why Kyle Busch is choosing to run the 18 car early on in the season. He could just let Daniel Suarez or someone else run the 18 car. And of course, there are also 2 other drivers that are scheduled to run the 18 car at some point this year. There's also Noah Gragson and Kyle Benjamin. Those haven't won races yet, but they could soon. Or, well, we'll see how soon, however. Either way, here's Christian Bell now being boxed out to the lane, and it looks like Dom Trozowski was able to make his way through the pack up here. We could see Dom Trozowski play a game here. And I say that, here is the pack of cars, slow cars. Wow, a bunch of rookies here in this. We have Teddy Ryan racing car, and looks like Kyle Busch now going to get held up by Shane Lamb as they're all on the bottom lane here. It looks like Brad Keselowski and Dom Trozowski and Ed are all going to hold their line on the inside lane. And they're going to make it past Shane Lamb, Bob Hunter, and Vinnie Miller and Dan Amondi. Oh, looks like the lap car is going to try to do their own thing. Now Kyle Busch continuing to be held up by Shane Lamb. He's going to make his way underneath him though, along with Joe Logano and the other guys. But here is Kyle Busch. Now he's had to pass one more lapped car. And Vinnie Miller goes to the outside lane. And Kyle Busch will take the position. Looks like some guys didn't fare so well, but here is Dom Trozowski making a smart move to get himself up here to 3rd place. Dom Trozowski now the leading series regular. But now, Dom Trozowski has 2 cup leeches in front of him. But Dom Trozowski has shown that he can lead here at Talladega. He led 1 single lap. Let's see if Trozowski can lead more laps. He's taking the steps to do it, however, getting underneath Brad Keselowski for 2nd place. And now making his way up to Kyle Busch. Oh, never mind. Looks like Keselowski's going to shut the door on Dom Trozowski. Look at Dom Trozowski driving that Mobil 1 car for the first time this season. You know, Dom Trozowski, he wanted Mobil 1 to be a sponsor of himself. Well, that's a bit weird. Dom Trozowski, he wanted Mobil 1 to be a sponsor on his car. And it happened. And since this was a thing, Tony Bob was like, let's bring back Tony Stewart in a way. And this paint scheme here is almost the same paint scheme that Tony Stewart drove in the year 2016, which was Tony Stewart's final full season in the NASCAR Skills Cup Series. And because this Mobil 1 paint scheme no longer runs these days, Tony Bob decided to bring it back on the form of Dom Trozowski's car. Especially seeing that this Mobil 1 paint scheme is no longer used back in the NASCAR Skills Cup Series. Mobil 1 is still a big sponsor of Suarez Racing back in the Skills Cup Series. This design is no longer used. So Tony Bob has adapted this design on Dom Trozowski. And I'm sure that many Tony Stewart fans will look at this car and see Tony Stewart in it. And who knows, Dom Trozowski could go on to be the next Tony Stewart in this sport. We'll see where Dom Trozowski's career goes, though. Oh, anyways, up here for 1st place, we have Brad Keselowski now making his way underneath Kyle Busch as Keselowski. Yeah, we have Solskjaer here. Oh, but it looks like Dom Trozowski will get boxed in the outside lane by Henry. But Dom Trozowski will be quick to take the position back. But here's Brad Keselowski now being held up significantly by Ryan Sieg. And now Keselowski, or these guys up here in general, will have some more lap cars to deal with. We have Ryan Reed and Ty Dillon up here. And it looks like Brad Keselowski getting a box out of his lane, and Henry will take the position and win this race. So here's Henry now taking that position away for 1st place. And he's going to attempt. Oh, he's almost going to dive underneath Ryan Reed for the position. Not going to quite go so fast though. As now Henry is now being boxed in by Ryan Reed. But here is Dom Trozowski now making the move to get underneath here. He's more than half over, so Dom Trozowski, he could still win the race. But Kyle Busch looking, he's gonna make it 3 wide here for second place. And Dom Truslowski now, he's gonna have to make it to the inside lane though, before Keselowski gets there. And there goes Dom Truslowski now making his way underneath Ryan Reed for position. So Hendon will take the lead, and Hendon's gonna make his way cleanly past Ty Dillon. Kyle Busch right behind him though. But Dom Truslowski there in third place though. So here's Hendon up here in first place. And now we have the 4 leaders. Now it's become a very similar situation to Daytona, except now we have 4 leaders up here, which are continuing to win, being Hendon, Kyle Busch, Dom Truslowski, and Brad Keselowski. Oh, look at doing the solstice. The 2 cup leaders will go to the outside lane of the 2 series regulars. Therefore, Hendon and Dom Truslowski will be pushed to the outside lane for now, however. Maybe these 2 guys could do something as time goes on. We could see Wazowski making under Keselowski, or we could see a 3-wide move for second place, however. It looks like that Brad Keselowski will take this position away and Hendon will keep third place for now. Here's Dom Truslowski now attempting to make his way underneath Hendon. And as he will, Dom Truslowski will box Hendon to the outside lane, and Dom Trump will take the position away from Hendon. But now Dom Truslowski is making way past 2 cup leeches for that win. We could see a David versus Goliath situation right here with Dom Truslowski. Although it's not a big surprise though, Dom Truslowski is driving for Tavon Motorsports. And there he goes! Dom Truslowski making his way underneath Brad Keselowski for the position. Dom Truslowski will now take second place away. Anyways, I guess not, well, I think David versus Goliath. It's not the most David versus Goliath situation in the world because Dom Truslowski, he is driving for Tavon Motorsports, which is a top of line team. Always has been and always will be. Been that way since Tavon Motorsports initiated in the year 2003. And Tavon Motorsports, well, it doesn't look so much like it did back in 2013, which was the last year that Tavon Motorsports was truly Tavon Motorsports. And in terms of the last names, Tavon Motorsports plans to make its way back. However, for Bobbin, he did drop back down to third place in the point standings after Atlanta, so Tavon Motorsports in a tiny bit of a pickle back in the NASCAR Skills Cup Series, but either way, for Tavon, he isn't one of the drivers here in NASCAR Seems like at Tavon Motorsports. He does at least have drivers they can rely on. Being Russell David and Dom Truslowski as the 2 full-time drivers and a bunch of other drivers for the driver number over 9,000 car. And here is Dom Truslowski now proving how reliable he is. Still second place, but he's being boxed in for second place between 2 cup leeches, being Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski. Here's Ty Dillon running up here, but, well, I say running up here. Ty Dillon is a lap down, and he is doing some stuff with Hendon. It looks like Keselowski, however, he's not making an immediate move underneath Dom Truslowski. Hendon will, though. Hendon's going to make his way underneath Ty Dillon. And there goes Brad Keselowski now making his way underneath Dom Truslowski. Looks like Brad Keselowski is going to be taking the position here, but Dom Truslowski, he could always go back on the bottom lane. Oh, but Christian Bell, he's made his way back up here, however. So while this field is as big as it was at the start of this race, it is still a field that is worth watching. Looks like Keselowski's going to get boxed in the outside lane, though, by Hendon, and therefore Dom Truslowski will take the inside lane on Hendon. Either way, here is Kyle Busch now the leader. Now we have Hendon and Dom Truslowski now going to try to make their way around him, and Christian Bell is here too. Here's Christian Bell has made his way up to the pack. And there goes Dom Truslowski now going underneath Hendon for the position. So here is Dom Truslowski now in second. He's really going to have to push hard to make his way by Kyle Busch though. Kyle Busch led for a number of laps to start this race. Then Kyle Busch lost the lead. But now Kyle Busch is back in the lead as the field had to go through a pile of lapped cars. And it looks like Edwards making his back away as well too. Looks like both the Solo Sports drivers have done fairly well in this race. But here is Dom Truslowski running as the highest series regular right now. He's going to have to really push his way to get underneath Kyle Busch, however. It's going to have to be on a straightaway though, or into a corner. I think Dom Truslowski would prefer to do it on a corner, however, Because if... Oh, dear! But no, that's going to happen to Dom Trzaskowski himself, as Brad Keselowski is going to make his way underneath him. It looks like Edwood is going to now do some stuff. It looks like Hendon's going to make it 3 wide for second place. And now Edwood will now take the lead. Did I say Hendon or something? I don't know. I'm getting a bit mixed up here. But here's Edwood now running up here. Man, the question is who's going to win today, you know? You know? Christopher Bell could win this race and be the first repeat winner in this season. Or we could see one of these other series regulars win the race here. It looks like Hendon's going to make his way underneath his teammate of Edwood. Although nobody seems to have the edge over Kyle Busch, however. And if Kyle Busch is going to lose lead lap traffic, it's going to take a while, but it's not really going to happen, however, because... Dear oh dear, we only have so many laps remaining in this race. Only 4 to go, actually. We're going to have 3 to go this time by. Oh, here comes Dom Trzaskowski, quickly able to make his way back up to 3rd place. We're going to have 3 laps to go this time by. It's really a question of who can overtake Kyle Busch. Here's Dom Trzaskowski trying to make his way underneath Hendon. But someone's going to have the edge over Kyle Busch, or else Kyle Busch will win this race. Hendon looks like the most likely driver to do it next. But Dom Trzaskowski and all these other series regulars keep getting boxed in by Cup drivers. Here's Brad Keselowski making his way underneath here. So Hendon must be the one to do it. Here is Hendon about to be surrounded by 2 Cup leeches. Hendon, he's gonna have to make the move at some point if he wants to win this race over Kyle Busch. But Hendon only has so much time left. Hendon, he's really got to make a daring move and soon if he wants to win this race and put a series regular in victory lane. But Hendon, he's really gonna have to push, and you have to push hard. We did see Kyle Busch lose the lead. Oh, but dear oh dear. Hendon almost got boxed in by Brad Keselowski and nearly had a bit of a disaster happen to him. Here's Christopher Bell now making his way up through the pack. But here is Hendon making everything in his power to overtake Kyle Busch. We only have 2 laps to go. Oh man, Hendon, he's putting in all of his power to try to overtake Kyle Busch. But Hendon's gonna have to make a daring move for position. Oh, but that might ruin it. Here comes Brad Keselowski making his way underneath Hendon. Oh, but Dom Trzaskowski now up there though. We could see Dom Trzaskowski become the leading series regular in this race, but Dom Trzaskowski, we could see him overtake these 2 Cup leads in 1 lap, but it's going to be very challenging to do so. But here comes Dom Trzaskowski, however, he's going to try to pick his way underneath Brad Keselowski. It's not going to happen here. But either way, Dom Trzaskowski will now be the leading series regular. But we have 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kyle Busch, the leader, with Brad Keselowski behind him, and Dom Trzaskowski too. But Kyle Busch might just be the winner here, unless Brad Keselowski to make a move at the last minute. Still, one of the guys in top 3 could win this race. Here comes Dom Trzaskowski, now making his way underneath Brad Keselowski. And here is Dom Trzaskowski. He's made his way underneath Brad Keselowski. And Dom Trzaskowski will take away the position for 2nd. Can we see Dom Trzaskowski make a move for the lead? Oh man. It's a long way to start finish line, however. Dom Trzaskowski not quite going to do it, however. But off of the tri-oval, Kyle Busch will win the Geico 300 at Talladega. And Kyle Busch will take the number 18 car to victory lane for the 2nd win in a row. Ryan Preece took this car to victory lane at Road Atlanta, and Kyle Busch will do the same thing here at Talladega. And Dom Trzaskowski will finish 2nd place at the 2nd restricted play track in a row. We can't really say that Dom Trzaskowski has restricted play racing in his blood, but wasn't quite able to seal the deal at Talladega. But Wazowski, I think his best shot might be, well, maybe the next Daytona race. But Dom Trzaskowski, not a bad effort from him though, and at the end of the day, Brad Keselowski will take home 3rd, with Hendon in 4th, now with Christopher Bell running at 5th. So, there's your top 5. A very dicey race at Talladega, but as soon as Kyle Busch took that position back, he just held it to the end of the race. So as the field comes on the pit road, I don't know where Russell David wound up though. We'll have to see exactly where Russell David wound up in this race. Probably last. Bit of a shame, however. Some people want to see Russell David run some laps here at Talladega, but didn't quite happen. So, anyways, with that being said, let's now go over your finishing official results. So, Kyle Busch will win the day here at Talladega, getting his first Siemens National Series win of the season, with Dom Truzowski coming up in second, Brad Keselowski third, Hendrick fourth, Christopher Bell fifth, Kevin Harvick sixth, Kyle Larson seventh, Tommy Jeske eighth, Tyler Reddick ninth, Brian Coates 10th, Edward 11th, Elliott Sadler 12th, Brandon Jones 13th, Justin Allgaier 14th, Cole Custer 15th, Michael Lynette 16th, Nia 17th, Matt Tifft 18th, Ryan Reed 19th, Ty Dillon 20th, Ernie Irvin 21st, Vinnie Miller 22nd, Xander Money 23rd, Shane Lamb 24th, Ross Chastain 25th, Mitch Bronson 26th, Bob Hunter 27th, Garrett Smithley 28th, Jimmy Clemens 29th, Ryan Sieg 30th. Oh, what's this? And where's Russell? Yeah, Russell David. Oh dear. Although Ryan Sieg, he had a tire issue. Where did Ryan Sieg have a tire issue? Let's take a look back here. Ryan Sieg must have had a tire issue. So it looks like Ryan Sieg here, he's doing his things here, and well, I guess the tire just blew up or something. Yeah, what happened to Winston Rimmer? Apparently, Winston Rimmer had an engine failure. Take a look at what happened to him. Here's Winston Rimmer running up here in the positions. Now, it looks like Winston Rimmer, he had an intact engine, but I guess he eventually blew up somehow. Seems like when it blew up. Winston Rimmer just pacing his laps. Oh! Oh, it looks like Winston Rimmer was coming off of turn number 4. And it looks like the Winston Rimmer, I guess something happened. I guess the guys at Teddy Ryan Racing couldn't quite get, or I don't know. But either way, yeah, I guess the guys at Teddy Ryan Racing, they must have messed up on Winston Rimmer's car. And eventually Winston Rimmer's engines just blew up on lap 11. But either way, everyone else finished the race, and embarrassingly, Russell David didn't even start the race. I don't know what happened at Wild Motorsports, but for some reason, Russell David just falls all the way before the race even starts. I don't know. Something must have happened. But either way, that is all from Talladega. As we see, Winston Rimmer's car is all blown up. Let's just try to get us out there. But either way, that's all for Talladega. I hope you guys have enjoyed this race / video, whatever you're considering this as. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video.